We are continuing our discussion on the habits of highly resilient leaders. Today, we're talking around the need to acknowledge negative feelings. Every one of us, we are made up of the spirit man, with a mind, with a soul, with emotion, and deal with physical body. And one of the reasons for blame game is that we are not accepting the very real negative feeling that we always go through when we are faced with a challenge. We also have a need to feed our thoughts with very positive things. But it doesn't mean that we should not acknowledge that we do have negative feelings once in a while. Our failure to stay in the negative feelings mood permanently can lead to depression. While acknowledging negative feeling, we must quickly get out of it and start to recognize the need for us to move out of it through emotional intelligence. We can talk to a friend about what is bothering us, but it doesn't imply that we must stay in that negative state all the time. Acknowledging it doesn't mean that we celebrate negative feeling. And then, after speaking to a trusted friend, we can, through prayer and meditation and physical exercise, start to build some form of resilience against the crumbling negative feelings. And then by refreshing ourselves and indeed our mind, that we are able to acknowledge and deal with the negative feeling in a much more constructive way. Failure is not a failure. Failure indeed is an opportunity to learn. And so every time we are bombarded with negative circumstances that have a tendency to create negative feelings in us, the next thing we should be thinking about is what are the positive lessons? What are the lessons we can learn from that situation? And how can we leverage on it to build a bridge to a better future? My friends, it's time for us to recognize the fact that negative feelings do occur even to the best positive-minded person, even to a man of faith, but we must not stay in it, neither should we celebrate it. We should rather use it as a turnaround strategy to build on the promise of a better future. And that can only occur when we learn the lessons of what is causing negative feeling, and we start to build a bridge step by step towards a far superior future that we look forward to. It's particularly important for us, for every single resilient leader, not to celebrate negative feelings, but to acknowledge it and move on almost immediately. Thank you.